Hello everyone, welcome to this video for 3GPP Release 16 features in Signal Studio and VSA 2020 Update 1 release. As you know, 3GPP Release 16 standard was completed in June 2020 with its Stage 3 freeze. The key enhancements in Release 16 include NRU for NR operation in unlicensed spectrum, enhanced MIMO, enhanced dynamic spectrum sharing, and NR positioning. Early R&D work has been started in the industry with the increased test and measurement needs. So let's take a look at how Keysight Signal Studio and VSA software can support 5G NR signal generation and analysis with those Release 16 enhancements. Let's start from the NRU enhancements. For NR operation in unlicensed band, there could be the unavailable spectrum within a carrier bandwidth. So we will need to configure it as intra-cell guard band. Then the carrier will be divided into a few RB sites for the transmission. In Signal Studio, when users specify the guard band list, the resulting RB sites will be automatically calculated and displayed. In Release 16, a new resource allocation type 2 is defined to have the interlaced transmission. That is, user can choose which RB sites and which interlace index in the frequency domain are used for the PUSH or PUCCH transmission. VSA also supports this intra-cell guardband setting and interlaced transmission for PUCCH. So using the waveform generated from Signal Studio, we can see a real measurement case for PUCCH format 2, where the detected allocation trace shows the interlaced RB allocation very clearly. In the downlink, PDSH mapping type B extension is defined in Release 16. The duration of type B PDSH is extended to a max of 13 symbols, and new additional DMRS positions of post 2 and post 3 are added. So now there could be up to 3 additional DMRS symbols. In addition, when type B PDSH is scheduled in DSS mode, DMRS symbol position may collide with LTE CRS. In that case, DMRS symbol positions will need to shift by 1 symbol to avoid the conflict. Regarding enhanced MIMO, the major change in physical layer is the new DMRS sequence generation with low PAPR level that is similar to the data symbols. In Signal Studio and VSA, there is a dedicated Release 16 switch for each channel to control if the sequence generation should be done with the Release 16 definition or not. Specifically, for PDSH and PUSH CPOFDM, when Release 16 is enabled, 2 new parameters of NID0 and NID1 will be configurable for calculating the initialization value of the sequence. For PUSH with transform precoding or PUCCH format 3 and 4, a new generation method for low PAPR sequence will be used for DMRS sequence. The Release 16 enhancement in DSS enables more flexible LTE and NR coexistence, where wideband NR carrier can share spectrum with a few narrower LTE carriers. Signal Studio and VSA allows user to configure up to 4 LTE CRS to represent the possible LTE carrier aggregation scenario. Then, in the signal generation and analysis, NR carrier will be rate matching around those LTE CRS to achieve the spectrum sharing. Let's do a quick measurement by transmitting an enhanced DSS signal on the signal generator and then check the measurement result on VSA software. We can see 4 LTE CRS are configured for coexistence, and NR carrier can be successfully demodulated with pretty good EVM result. In the 3D power view, we can observe more details about the time and frequency locations for each LTE CRS. Furthermore, with the multiple measurement function in VSA, we are able to perform signal analysis for LTE and 5G NR carriers simultaneously. This would be an effective way to verify or troubleshoot your implementation of enhanced DSS in Release 16. For UE positioning in 5G NR network, there could be the downlink-based approach and uplink-based approach, and both of them require the enhancements in physical layer signal. In the downlink, a new positioning reference signal PRS is added to enable the indoor positioning where GNSS signal is not available based on the observed time difference of arrival. In Signal Studio, user can configure PRS properties and view its resource location within a frame and within a single RB. Similarly, in the uplink, an extension is made to the sounding reference signal, SRS for positioning. This will change the RE allocation within an RB for SRS signal to have the enhanced positioning capability. Okay, that's all for today. If you want to explore more Release 16 enhancements in Signal Studio and VSA, please visit our website at keysight.com, find Signal Studio or find VSA. Thanks for watching.